When it comes to honoring a duo as influential and successful as OutKasts, how do you properly do so? There are many ways that can be done correctly, as well as many ways it can go poorly. My name is Amir Evans, and I want to share the experience of OutKast's recent Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction and performance, along with my thoughts and the answer to this question. On Saturday, November 8th, the Atlanta rap group OutKast was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The two members of OutKast, Andre 3000 and Big Boi, have been working together for over 3 decades on various projects, acclaiming tons of success and accomplishment. OutKast has inspired many artists, even transcending hip-hop, and while they haven't released much music together recently, especially with Andre 3000's recent step away from hip-hop, the two's impact on hip-hop and Atlanta culture still stand to this day. They also have received inspiration from many other artists to create a very unique sound, combining aspects from funk, psychedelic rock, jazz, and more to the base of a developing hip-hop from the late 90s to the early 2000s that can still be traced in big artists from Atlanta today, such as Atlanta rapper J.I.D. and artist Childish Gambino, who both cite OutKast as some of their biggest inspirations. Focusing on the actual induction itself now, we saw the aforementioned artist and entertainer Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino, formally be the one to announce OutKast into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, while not born in Georgia, Donald Glover moved to Georgia in his childhood and grew up surrounded by that culture. During his speech, Donald Glover reflects on how impactful OutKast was for him, not only as an artist, but also as someone whose culture and environment was being displayed on a much larger scale thanks to OutKast. Glover goes further into explaining how OutKast really put Atlanta on the map in terms of hip-hop. Previously, there was a lot of West versus East rivalry, but Glover and others in Georgia appreciated the recognition that the South received due to OutKast's success. Donald Glover also brings up the fact that OutKast inspired him as an artist to be bold, as OutKast themselves integrated a lot of new aspects into hip-hop, with their uniqueness being so undeniably great that hip-hop, in a way, adopted to them. We then get a few final words from Donald Glover as he officially announces OutKast as Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, and the members of OutKast take the stage. Big Boi starts first, and we see immediately where his priority is as he starts listing out the people who have helped him to get to where he is now. They then invite all of these people on stage for a really special moment that shows just how much love for them exists in this community. It's made very clear that he has endless love and respect for all the people who believed in his ability, and that OutKast would not be OutKast without the support he received behind the scenes. Andre 3000 eventually takes the mic and makes a very strong case on the importance of inspiration. He pays his respect to those who helped and inspired him as well, and expresses his love for what OutKast has inspired and taken inspiration from. Andre 3000 really makes it clear that inspiring others is the whole point of creating, and it's even more important than competition. With plenty of shoutouts from both OutKast members, they wrapped up their speeches while Donald Glover took stage to announce the performers to conclude the ceremony. To wrap up this ceremony, we got some amazing performances from several artists, all of whom self-admittedly and humbly take inspiration from OutKast. All the songs performed came from OutKast's vast discography and catalog. To start, Atlanta artist and recently Grammy-nominated rapper Jid performed OutKast's ATLiens alongside Big Boi. Overall, a very amazing experience. Next up, artist, singer, and rapper Doja Cat performed one of OutKast's biggest songs ever, Miss Jackson, alongside a live band for another beautiful performance. Following Doja Cat, Tyler the Creator performed B.O.B., Janelle Monáe performed an acoustic version of OutKast's Hey Ya, and Big Boi and Sleepy Mike performed The Way You Move. The performance was wrapped up by all the performers plus the addition of rapper Killer Mike performing The Whole World, capping off a phenomenal performance and an especially memorable moment in history. Now that we've recapped this moment, let's get back to the question. How do you properly honor such an infamous duo? Well, in my opinion, I think we just witnessed how. This experience was amazing for me as a fan of hip-hop and specifically as a fan of OutKast. OutKast has inspired me personally in many ways, and growing up, I could hear their influence on my generation as well. When it came down to the moment of honoring them, however, there wasn't really any need to overdo anything. It all came down to authenticity. OutKasts has had a genuine major influence on countless individuals and artists, and all that was needed to show this was by having those who were impacted reciprocate their appreciation. From each of these performers showing up to honor OutKasts in the best way they could, with even rapper JID canceling a tour date to show up, not only is the influence on them and the culture evident, but the genuine love they have for OutKasts is present as well. The performers weren't the only ones who showed up either. For all of OutKasts' family and close friends to show up, some of them coming directly from Atlanta to attend, shows the never-ending love they have. Love, respect, and inspiration are the three key aspects I saw presented at this ceremony, and these same three aspects are what made this ceremony feel so genuine and correctly presented. We get to see OutKasts' impact on not only music, but the community and people that have shared their music with for the past 3 decades. In conclusion, OutKasts' Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction was an amazing honoring of a legendary duo, and the inspiration they provide will continue to cycle on in the future, similar to how their influences transformed them into the artists they become today. This moment in history should be a go-to example on how to honor creators of this caliber, and I hope that we can all take a second to reflect on what our biggest personal inspirations are, even if your plans aren't related to music and hip-hop. I appreciate everyone who took the time to watch this video, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.